Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. This is Larissa. I'm from the International Sales Department of Finninger. Our old customers, new friends, today is my great honor to meet with you in our Finninger's live studio. Later, I will introduce you our company and our products briefly. Our company Finninger, it was established in 2002. Just that year, we designed and manufactured the first high-quality XPS machine in China. Then, in the next few years, we quickly occupied the XPS machines market in China. And up to now, we already have sold more than 100 production lines to all over the world. Now, in Europe, in Middle East countries, in Africa, in Asia, and in South American areas, you can see our running lines. Finninger has been committed to R&D and manufacturing of extruded machines in past 18 years, including our XPS foam board production line, and the XPS decorative cornice production line, and the PET foam core production line, and all kinds of pelletizing machines. Now, I will introduce one by one. First, this is the most classic product of our company, XPS foam board production line. It's for producing extruded polystyrene foam board. Also, we call it XPS foam board. It's mainly used for insulation for construction, for the walls, for the floors, for the and floor heating systems. Also it can be used for refrigerator trucks and high-speed railways. If you have tried the high-speed trains in China, you may find it runs very stably because under the floor used the XPS foam board. So, our friends, if you want to invest this factory, you can contact with us now. Here, our contact. Maybe it's too small, but you can find our contact in the website and in the official website of Canton Fair. And the second one is the XPS decorative cornice production line. It's for producing extruded polystyrene cornice like this. Compared with the traditional plaster cornice, this product can be cut and moved easily because it's really light. What's more, it's environmentally friendly, so it's very suitable for interior decoration. So, our friends, open your phone and you will open a new business window. Our friends, if you come from an industrial area, you may be interested in our next product, PET foam core production line. What's PET? This is PET. It's a very high compressive core. So it's popular in these years, really hot in these 2 years because it's widely used in new energy industry. For example, for the windmill blades and for the cars. Today some people may come from a similar industry, EPS factory. So you may have this problem in your factory. How to solve the EPS waste in your company? Today, use our pelletizing machine can help you solve the problem. Collect the EPS waste, then use our pelletizing machine can make the products to the granules. Then it can be used for XPS production again. What a wonderful recyclable project. Yes, it's a really huge convenience for your factory. So, our friends, if you have a EPS or a XPS factory, you can contact with us now. Okay. In addition to manufacturing of extruded machines, we also have 4 factories in Nanjing, Lanzhou, Guangzhou, Shenyang cities of China. They are for producing the final products, XPS board and XPS decorative cornice. This makes us keep the most advanced production technology and continuously improve our manufacturing level for the machines. So now you can understand our Finninger has 2 businesses. One is the final products. One is their manufacturing machines. Okay, later we will show you a video about our company, and after that, I and my colleagues will introduce you our products one by one. So see you later.
Feininger is the most influential expert in XPS foam extrusion field in the world. By global top R&D team, advanced production technology, sound quality management system, outstanding developing concept, and perfect service, we create a reliable international brand. Feininger. Currently, Feininger bears Freon series and hydro-nitrogen series foaming technology. The green CO2 series foaming technology is especially favored by many customers. We manufacture different models of automatic and semi-automatic extruding machines with the capacity from 280 kilograms per hour to 1,000 kilograms per hour, the performances of which are appreciated by domestic and foreign customers. Combining with the high efficiency of mixing feature of double screw, automatic extruding machine has the advanced intelligent control system with many advantages such as automatic and stable feeding, accurate weightlessness measurement, energy saving, environment-friendly automatic constant temperature, accurate counting and stacking, prompt and accurate cutting. In addition, we also welcome you to choose our parallel decorative line equipment and other XPS auxiliary equipment. Because of our energy-saving and innovation concept, Feininger's XPS extruding equipment has been recognized and supported worldwide. Feininger has been appointed as demonstration enterprise of phasing out HCFC project by UNDP, Multilateral Fund Executive Committee, and Chinese Ministry of Environmental Protection. With her far-seeing, long-term international developing strategy, Feininger aims to serve all mankind with her advanced and energy-saving XPS extruding machines. We sincerely invite friends of all trade to join us and develop together.
Hello, our friends. Yeah, glad to see you again. Now I will introduce you the main product of our company. So now let's focus on the XPS foam board production line. Yeah, here maybe you have some questions. No problem. I will explain to you one by one. Let's answer your first question. Yeah, what's the production line? It's for what? Okay. This production line is for producing the XPS foam board. Like here we can see, yeah. The XPS board, yeah. It's a long production line, consists of several separate parts. They work together and it can run continuously 24 hours for producing one kind of insulation board, XPS foam board. Yeah, so now I want to all of you pay attention to this layout. From the beginning part, feeding part, to the end cross cutter. They are the necessary parts for one production line. Except the necessary parts, we can also add some downstream parts. That means the auxiliary parts. Therefore, realizing more functions and improving the automation degree. Our XPS lines can make the XPS foam board with different sizes. For example, the length can be from 1,200 millimeter to 3,000 millimeter. Yeah, and the width can be from 500 millimeter, can be 600, 900, and 1,200 millimeter. And also the thickness is adjustable, can be minimum 80 millimeter and maximum 150 millimeter. Also, the surface of the XPS foam board can be like this. It's a skin, yeah, it's smooth skin, and also can be with some grooves and planings. The surface treatment. Also the edge of the board can be like this, SS, straight, and also can be like this. It's a shape-lap one. It's popular in some markets. Okay, so next question may be, what's the material? What's the capacity? What's the model? Okay, let's explain one by one. So here we can see 5 models of our production lines. Later, I will use this model, 75 to 100, to explain you the details. So here we can see the capacity of this line is 400 to 600 kilograms per hour. That means in 1 hour we can feed to the extruder around 400 to 600 kilograms per hour. Can you see? Yeah, so let's take a middle data, 500. Then multiply 12 hours. No, 24 hours. Yeah, because this line can run 24 hours. So it equals to 12,000 kilograms. Yeah. Then I can tell you the middle density of this XPS board in the market. The average one is around 30 kilograms per cubic meter. So 12,000 divided by 30, it equals to 400 cubic meters. So later, you just need to tell me, every day you want to get 200 or 400 or 600 or 800 cubic meters. I can choose the suitable model for you. Yeah, this is the capacity and the models. We have now in market hot selling 5 models. Most of customers, they will start a production from this model, 75 to 100. 75, what's the meaning? It means the first extruder. Inside, there are 2 twin screws with diameter 75 millimeter, and for the secondary extruder, its diameter is 200 millimeter. So we call this line is a twin screws plus single screw. Usually, for first extruder, twin screws is more scientific. because it's better for mixing all the materials. And for the secondary extruder, the single screw is enough. It's for cooling. Okay, so now you already can calculate the capacity by yourself, right? Okay, our friends, now if you have interest to our product, you can leave us message in the Canton Fair website, and also can have a look of our website and write to us emails. Okay, next question. What's the materials and what's the difference of different forming agents? Okay, now the focus on the materials. Here is a principle. 3 plus 3. What does it mean, 3 plus 3? This 3 means there are 3 solid materials, and this one, the liquid. Yeah, the liquid and the solid. So the solid, here we can see GPPS, the general polystyrene. It's easy to get in every market because it's from oil. We can use the new GPPS like this, new GPPS. Also, we can use the recycled GPPS like this. It can be get from the waste EPS, right? We talked before. Yeah. Also, the talc is one kind of nucleating agent. Also, the color masturbate. In market, you may see the XPS board in blue color, in yellow, also in orange, like in our Russian market, and also the pink one in Europe. Yeah, they can be different colors. No difference in application, just the color is different because we use different color masturbate. The last one is F, flame retardant. Here, except the GPPS, 3 additives. That means, maybe, yeah, 1 GPPS, 3 additives. All of them are solid materials, right? Here. Yeah, then the liquid forming agent. Please remember, our dear customers, our forming agents must keep in liquid shape when it go to our extruder. Liquid now in market, it's popular to use CO2. Many customers are already hear about that before. CO2 plus ethanol. Also, a third forming agent. It can be freon. Also can be some flammable gases like LPG, like butane. Yeah. Although they are flammable gases, but they are very cheap, so can save the production cost. And about the freon, today I want to tell you. Now, in many countries, in many areas, the HFC still can use, but HCFC already forbidden because it will destroy the environment. But now we can still use HFC. It's also one kind of freon, like 100 52A. So they are the materials for production XPS. Yeah. About the formula, later we will give you a sheet, a list. You can see the consist of the percentage of each material. Don't worry about the formula. Of course, after selling the product, selling the machine, we will send you a professional technology engineer. He will teach you how to prepare all the materials and what's the formula. Yeah. Yeah, our friends, today, yeah, may come some our old customers. Before we may already have met in some exhibitions or you already visit our factory. And also here may be some new customers, new friends. Yeah, before maybe you want to open a factory, you are looking for some good business. Today, yeah, you come to our live studio. Hope my presentation appeals to you. Later you can have an interest to our production line. Okay, later is an important item. What's the production cost? Yeah, many people will ask this question. Of course, it's normal. Yeah, for business, the profit is always most important. So now I will tell you how to calculate the production cost. Just now we already talked about the materials. So here we can calculate for 1 cubic meter XPS board what's the cost for all materials. Here I list the 6 materials, including the solid ones and the liquid ones. First, the main basic is GPPS. For example, we use 100 kilogram GPPS. Then we need to use around 6% CO2 as the forming agent and 4% of ethanol also as the forming agent. Yeah. So here the total percentage of forming agent is around 10%. And the next one is the color masked batch. Usually the percentage is 0.1, and the talc nucleation agent. It can be powdery shape, also can be the granules. Usually the percentage, the consumption is 0.5%. And the last one is the flame retardant. About the flame retardant, it depends on the fire resistant class. In China, it's popular to use B1 class. It's the high class for fire resistance. But in Europe, usually no requirement to this. So you also can, without this flame retardant. In all of the materials, the price of flame retardant always very high. So if you don't use this, it can also save many costs. Okay, here all the consumptions, all the formula of each material is listed. So I use the Chinese price for reference. Here we can calculate for each kilogram how much the materials. Then we already know the consumption. So multiply, we can get the total price of each material. Here we can see the data we get 202 US dollars. This is the total cost of all materials, and the total kilogram of all materials is around so total price divided by total weight, we can get right? It's a math problem, yeah. Total cost, total weight, we can get per kilogram material. The cost is 1.76 US dollar. Before I told you the average density of the XPS board is around 30 kilogram per cubic meter, right? Can you see, right? So now use this data, multiply 30, we can get here we get the result. For cubic meter XPS foam board, the production cost is 52.8 US dollar. So we can see if you invest in XPS factory, the production cost for this class, this is B1 class, the cost will be a little higher. So if you just produce B3 without flame retardant, the cost can be lower. But in the market, we can find the price of XPS foam board always more than 60 or more than 70 or more than 80 US dollars per cubic meter. So you can find a bigger price difference. Yeah, that's the reason why you need to invest in XPS foam board. Okay, if you still have some problem about the production cost, you can leave our message or send us emails. We will reply you, and also we will share you the list later. Okay. So now, finish the question about production cost. I want to know which kind of factory I need to prepare and the basic requirements to a XPS factory. How about the workers? How many workers I need to hire? Usually for a middle capacity line like our 75-100 model, you need to prepare around 4 or 5 workers for one shift. 1 people in the head of this line for watching out, look at the materials, yeah, and 2 people in the end of the line to collect the finished product, and 1 general manager, 1 general engineer to operate the whole line to control the technology, and also 1 people for the forklift. Yeah. But remember, the line can run 24 hours. So if you need to produce continuously, maybe you can prepare 2 shifts. Okay, this is the quantity of workers in one XPS factory. And how about the size of one XPS production line factory? So for this line, 75-100, the basic size is around 70 meters, and the width around 12 meters, and the height of the factory around 6 meters. This is the basic size of one line, not including the space for storage for warehouse. Okay, so for the engineers, for the workers, for the factory basic requirement size. Also, please remember you need to prepare cooling water and electricity and compressed air in advance. After that, we can send our technical team to your site, including one mechanical engineer, one electrical engineer, and one technical engineer for technology. Yeah, some people may ask, how about the guarantee? Usually the guarantee time is 12 months after the successful installation in your site. Yeah, and also the manufacturing time of our lines. For a middle capacity line, it's around 65 days. Okay, next question. Next question. Yeah, also very important. What's the price of the line? Yeah, it's the focus now. Of course, you already know we have different models of the production lines. So the price, of course, is different from usually 250,000 to 700,000 US dollars. It's adjustable, depends on the detailed configuration. Later, we will have a special explanation about the configuration of the whole line. Now I can tell you the price of a full automatic line, the minimum, the maximum. Usually for middle capacity, the cost can be controlled around 400,000 US dollars. Now, you know, we will extend the live studio 10 days. So if you can give us an order in this time, in this period, we can give you a best price as the biggest gift. Yeah. So we are looking for your inquiries, dear friends. So up to now, I hope you already have a more clear understanding about our XPS foam board production line. Later, we will have more information about our production lines, and I will leave our contact here. Oh, sorry, where is my XPS board? Yeah, you can see, you can leave us a message and write us emails. Don't worry about this. In Canton Fair website, you can find our more information, and you can find more videos, more PPT explanation about our configuration in later content. So, our friends, thanks for your time today. And later, I ask you share with me a PPT about the detailed configuration of the line, and later we will show you a video about the whole production process. Okay, thank you again, our friends. Thank you really for your time. Our Finninger is ready for supplying you the high-quality XPS machines. Okay, our friends, see you next time.
Hello, all friends. This is Larissa. I'm in charge of selling the XPS extruded machines in company Finninger. Today, I will introduce you the detailed configuration of the full automatic XPS foam board production line by this PPT. Hope this helps you understand more clearly about our machines. Firstly, a brief introduction about our factory. Feininger is the first professional XPS extruder manufacturer in China. Now, we are already the biggest XPS manufacturer in China. Also, we are the national standard editor of XPS boards in China. Before starting an XPS factory, we must want to know the difference of different models. Here, we list 5 hot-selling models. First one, FS 150, 120. This is a traditional model. It's a single screw plus single screw. Others 4 are all twin screws plus single screw. All XPS lines consist of 2 extruders. For first extruder, twin screws is more scientific because it can fix all materials better, like 75, 85, 95, 110. And for secondary extruder, single screw is enough, like 150, 2000, 200, 250, 300, 400. They are all the secondary extruder. Here we can see their output. That means the capacity. How many kilogram materials can feed per hour? That means the output. For XPS production, we need to use forming agent. That means the blowing agents. They have many choices. All our lines can use most advanced CO2 technology, also can use the cheap liquid gases like butane, LPG, DME. In our line, we can get different sizes. Our length, width, thickness, they are adjustable. This is the basic size of each line. Later, I will use a middle capacity, 75 to 100, introduce you for reference. This is the size and the basic facilities for a workshop, including electricity, cooling water, and compressed air. These should be prepared by customers. Of course, we will provide technical support in advance. All friends, please look at this layout. From the beginning, feeding part, to the end, cutting part. Also, here they are the downstream parts. Usually, a full automatic line consists of necessary parts to the cutting part and optional parts. These parts optional. Here we can see our blue colors, they are optional. They are choosing according to automation degree, depends on customers. Now, let's step by step. First, from the Beginning part, automatic feeding part. Here we can see a steel frame for supporting slow 3-floor silos. The upper one, they are material silos for 6 components. 3 big silos, they are for GPPS. It can be virgin one, also can be recycled one. And 3 small silos, they are for additives. The talc is one kind of nucleating agent. It can be granular or powdery shape. The second additive, color master batch. That means we can produce the XPS board in different colors. Also the third flame retardant. On the second floor, each silo has a weight loss scale. Is to calculate the accurate weight of each component. Here. Then all components fall into the lowest feed port on first extruder. Usually the feeding port on first extruder in this location. Now comes to the main machine, first extruder. As we talked before, for this model 75-200, the first extruder 75 is the twin screws. That means inside the extruder there are 2 screws with diameter 75 mm. The motor power is 110 kW Siemens brand. It's for mixing materials. Next is the forming agents, metering and injection system. How many forming agents you choose, how many storage tanks should be prepared by customers. For each forming agent, we will install a mass flow meter to record the usage. Here we can see a picture of the blowing agent system. This is a mass flow meter. Here we can see 4 sets of pumps. That means use 4 kinds of forming agent. For each of them, the pump with 3 heads. Next, the hydraulic screen exchanger is for filtering the impurities in melted materials, especially when we use the recycled materials. It connects the first extruder and the second extruder. Another most important main machine is secondary extruder. It means a single screw with diameter 200 mm. Finninger's special design of screw ensures the full mixture and cooling. Please pay attention to this new design, high pressure side sealing device, like in this picture. With this device, no need to change sealing strip inside the extruder. It will completely solve the hidden danger of leakage in the production process. Next part, static mixer, is also our company's patented design. It plays a very important role in the production of high-quality XPS boards. Now some people may ask how to produce different widths. Here it uses slot dies. That means the mold. Each slot die has its width range. No matter you need to produce 550 or 600 or 900 or 1200 mm. For different applications, we all can supply suitable slot dies. Following the slot die, melted material enters to the plate of calibrator and goes through the multi-rulers traction, then get the shape. Then the shaped board will cut the edge and make other surface treatment after cooling racks. This is the cooling rack. Then to the edge milling machine. Our edge trimming machine is equipped with different milling cutters, can trim the edge to different joint widths, like the shiplap. Also, some customers may need to remove the skin of the XPS board or make some grooves on the surface. In that way, need this machine, double surface planing machine and grooving machine. Of course, some customers no need this special board, so this machine is optional. Until now, we can cut the long continuous board to your desirable length, but before that, we need to give the board a motive face, so it's the function of the second half unit. That means the second traction. Then finally comes cutting machine. All the above parts are basic, consist of one production line. Following parts are optional parts. They are equipped, some for realizing more functions, some for improving the automatic degree. For example, this is the revolving cooling unit. It will be choosing if the factory length is not enough for big lines. We use this way to extend the cooling time of a finished board to ensure the dimensional stability. In some markets, we may see these four sides shiplap edge. It got by special edge trimming machine. First, like we talked before, the edge trimming machine in longitudinal direction. Then use this machine, change the direction of the board. Here, cut the transverse direction, this side. In that way, can get four sides shiplap edge. Before this machine and the front revolving cooling unit need a driving roller to transfer the cutted board. In the end, to save labor cost, can use the automatic stacker and packing machine. Also, of course, we can manually stack and pack. Or friends, throughout the whole production process, you may find there are several trimming cutters in the process, so must we bring some powdery dust, so we need a collection system. It can be a large-scaled central dust collection system as in the picture. Also can put some easy bags, silos besides the cutters to collect the dust by fence. Then how to solve the collected dust? The collected dust can be made to granules by this machine, pelletizing machine. And the granules which is made from this pelletizing machine can be used for production again. Our lines can use new XPS, also can use 100% recycled granules. We can say with great confidence that XPS production is a good recyclable project. Okay, our friends, later we will show you a video. You can see how to make out the XPS foam board by all these machines today we introduced. Hope my today's presentation appeals to you. Now you may already have an interest to this industry. That is what I want to hear most now. Please attention to our contact. We are always waiting for your news. This is our mobile number, also the WhatsApp number. Also, you can send us emails. Finninger is ready for supplying you the best XPS machines. Thanks a lot for your time. See you next time, my friends.